You already know what it is. It's a blessing to be alive. Like, comment, and subscribe. Getting to the cash on the grass, slinging it in. Catch y'all down the field.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The opening round of the Norwood Invitational is about to begin. Andrew Catalan here, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. What a picture-perfect day for this round of golf. We can't wait to bring it to you on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. As we get into today's action, it appears we have a rivalry brewing between our featured player and Lydia Ko. Henny, do you have any more info on this?
Andrew, Lydia Ko is cool, calm and collected. She is a proven winner on the LPGA Tour. She's a major winner. She has nothing to prove today. The featured player is up against it, let me tell you.
Thanks, Henny. Can't wait to see how this player deals with the undeniable talent of Lydia Ko. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
That one just rolls by. 6 feet to the hole.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
I think we're lucky that one stopped where it did. And it'll be a drop shot to begin the day.
Not the way you want to start this round with a bogey.
Okay, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 8th.
Going for less club here.
That's a really nice approach shot. Now over to Lydia Ko.
She's currently 1 stroke better than her rival and playing partner today.
Ah, what a shot from the bunker.
5 feet remain. There's a birdie, and that's just what the doctor ordered after bogey on the previous hole. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Okay, that'll play. This one's going right there. This putt left for birdie. The putt goes in and he moves ahead of his rival for the first time. And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship. Let's see what happens here on 4.
Difficult tee shot right here. You've got water way left, but you got a bunker that runs all the way down the left-hand side of this hole. Small little bunker there in the middle of the fairway, but not really reachable. From the second shot, it's a pretty flat, generous, open area that you can run your golf ball up and onto, but anything out to the right-hand side will run off into a low area.
Five iron on the way. Let's see what Lydia Ko faces.
She's currently in 4th place.
Here's Lydia Ko. Only 2 shots off the pace.
This one would be from downtown. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This is just going right the whole way along.
Oh, almost. 8 feet remains. Way too much on that one. He's got this one for a bogey. Well, now still a lot of work to be done. And a 4-footer left. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
The 5th hole here at Emery Beach Golf Club is a 172-yard par 3 from the back tees. Rich, what were your thoughts?
Luke, the water on the left-hand side really is just there for decoration. Doesn't come into play. The difficult part, though, is this green sits well above the fairway there on the left-hand side. Most players are going to be bailing out, not wanting to go in that bunker to the right, but you miss it out to the left. You got a really challenging up and down.
Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Ooh, I'd say 31 feet here.
Ooh. Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 6th hole, a par 5, but is it gettable in 2?
Not really. This is a long par 5 here. Best played, I think, as a 3-shotter. Anything out to the right-hand side off the tee is just fine. But this is where it gets a little interesting. Do you lay it up short of this bunker here, or do you try and fit it in between those two right there? A decision must be made, and from there, that'll determine whether or not you can be aggressive for your 3rd shot, or you have to be a little on the conservative side. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And that is what can happen when you decide to spark up a rivalry with her. Now pulling further ahead of her playing partner. What a shot to make.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
Yeah, you've got to hug it down the left-hand side as best you can to avoid being blocked out by some large trees down the right. From there, slightly downhill for your 2nd shot to a green that's protected by water and bunkers everywhere.
Another green and reg.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Ooh.
If this putt drops, we'd have a tie for 2nd place. That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Massive gaping bunker down the right-hand side, and just a small little pot bunker there on the left. Again, raised green. Not much to it. It does tilt pretty good from back to front. Front hole locations awfully challenging.
Let's see if the player can manage a par. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
An uphill left to righter.
That looked good all the way. 9 feet remain. pacing is such an important part of putting, it was off right there. He's got this one for double bogey. And after that, he is moving down the leaderboard. Now to the par 5, 9th hole. That's how you take on a par 5.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
This is a putt to move into the top 5. What a shot there for eagle. And now into the top 5 on the leaderboard. While we have a moment, we want to show you the updated leaderboard, our featured player in a tie for 3rd. We start the back 9 here at the 10th hole.
Premium on accuracy here as bunkers are down the right-hand side and just a little small one down the left to get your attention. From there, for the first time, we don't have any hazards around this green, but don't let that fool you. It drops off on all sides.
Here's a look at the ball in the fairway bunker. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. That was the right distance and the right club. Well done. That is an incredible recovery on this hole.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee, great recovery.
Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader.
But it's about now, Rich, when you stand on the 11th tee at Emery Beach, you're thinking, gee, I wish I'd bought the fishing rod instead of the golf clubs.
Luke, if you find the green here at the 11th, you've pushed your tee shot. There's no reason to try and find this green, as there is danger everywhere. Out to the left-hand side, a chip and a putt will do. One of the most challenging par 3s anywhere.
You already know what it is. It's a blessing to be alive. Like, comment, and subscribe. Getting to the cash on that grass, slinging that iron, man. You know what I'm saying?
Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
John, have you got a read on this one?
This one looks like it will be breaking to the left.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well, that came out with some heat on it. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And with that, he's back to even overall.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
All right, the 12th, Rich. We feel like we've got a reprieve here.
Luke, can I get an amen? Finally, a hole that is gettable, par 5, easily reached by almost everybody in the field. Once you find the fairway, the second shot just carried that little small pot bunker right there, and anything there out to the right is going to leave a really basic chip and putt.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Wow. What a recovery. Almost hold it. That was a well-played hole. Take the birdie. And that'll move him to 2 under par. Here's Will Zalatoris. This one's looking pretty good from the bunker. That goes down for an eagle. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. And Rich, now that we're at the 13th, it's finally dawned on me that this is a golf course where you don't want to spray it.
Look, this is a drivable par 4 here, but if you're going to find the surface with your driver, you're a better man than I am. Just lay it up out to the right-hand side and take a wedge. Find the surface here in 2. Runoffs everywhere on this short but challenging hole.
Will Zalatoris is someone that everyone attached themselves to very quickly. He made that explosive start to his professional career. He's already ridden some serious back injury issues, but he shows a lot of heart and character, doesn't he? Because he's fought back very quickly.
He has. He's one of those players that he's silly talented, isn't he? The ball striking is absolutely amazing. You know, we've talked a little bit about his putting a little bit, but he gets past all of that, doesn't he? He just gets the job done time and time again. And I think that's what's going to be his legacy, is that he's out there. He's just going to be a grinder. He's not going to go anywhere. You know, when you go head-to-head, you're going to have your hands full. He's just one of these all-around really, really solid players in the game. And I love the way he goes about his business.
Currently a couple under for the round.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 14th at Emery Beach is a par 4 that looks like there's some width there, but you still need to put the ball in the right positions.
It's got a little width to it. You want to favor the right-hand side, but avoiding that bunker, obviously. From there, your second shot, a forced carry over another large bunker, but this time into a green that's slightly user-friendly with golf balls feeding in from the right-hand side.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
This is all that's left to pull ahead of Lydia Ko.
So close. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Now 5 strokes behind.
And now teeing off on this par 4. Time for the second shot here at 15.
And it's coming out of the sand. Not sure if it's enough, though.
Here's the third shot. 5 strokes off the lead. That's a pretty good shot right there. Needs this putt to save par. Wow. This putt is from 10 feet. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
He's got this one for double bogey. All right, that one
Some
is behind
poor ass
us.
shit. That's some bitch ass shit. Ain't that a
Let's
bitch?
take a look at the leaderboard, and he is currently in a tie for 8th. Now to 16, it's a par 3.
And coming off that double bogey then last makes it even more difficult.
That's a golf clap right there. Well done.
What an exceptional approach into this green. Lydia Ko seems to be paying a bit more attention to her rival now, and for good reason.
As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. Now to 17, a par 4.
Oh, I love this hole. Drivable par 4 if you need to, or if you want to. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side with just some sort of long iron. Next shot, just with a short wedge, but watch out for long and left as that water comes into play in a hurry.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Wow, I thought that was going in. This has to drop to save par.
He needs this to drop to tie Lydia Ko.
After that hole, our featured player is making a move. Now to 18, a par 5.
If you are going to go for this green in 2, you better be sure about what you are doing. A long par 5, most of the players just a 3-shotter. You want to lay up into a very narrow area right there, but the 3rd shot, though, to a pretty inviting green, it must be said, but accuracy, as always, distance control, as always, imperative.
Sitting at 1 under.
That was some fucking bullshit. I didn't even mean to do that. I couldn't see because the notifications for how many people was watching the stream was over my clubs, and I'm thinking I was doing a pitch shot and I was putting. That's some bitch ass shit. That's crazy.
A look at the lie in the greenside rough. That nearly went in. 6 feet remain. That looked good for a while. 18 holes in the books.
All right, y'all, it's all good. I got frustrated at the end of that thing because of that whole putting situation, but you know what I'm saying? I'll see what this goal is. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to shake back on the next day. You know, it's a blessing to be alive. Like, comment, and subscribe. Getting to that cash on the grass, slinging that iron. You know what I'm saying? Getting to the cream on the green, slinging that thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to see y'all on the next one.
Rich, what a way to kick off the week. A fun day in the booth.
Looking forward to it, Andrew. Could be a fun day.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon.